Food insecurities are real. People really do struggle. And it doesn't mean that you don't have anything to eat. It just means that your options are scarce, or you can't get to markets because you live in a food desert, or that you don't have things that match, like sauce but no pasta. You have chicken but no rice. So you have things that you can't make a meal. You just don't have options or ways to get the items that you need to live a healthy life.
All right, we got potatoes.
I want people to understand that we have to take away the shame of people wanting to seek help, because then people won't seek help and people will struggle. Everything here is everything that any of us would eat. We don't give out anything that's outdated or anything that's molded or anything that's rotten. So we saw lots of people that were coming for the first time who had lost their jobs, who didn't have childcare, who didn't have any other resources to go to. Lots of people are like, this is the first time I've ever had not worked. They wanted someplace that wasn't stigmatized, that they weren't just picking up a box, but they also wanted to come somewhere where they can feel safe. Murphy's Giving Market started out as a desire to help the community during COVID, because so many supermarkets didn't have food and we had lots of connections to different resources. We just didn't have a space. So then my family and friends got together and said, we'll just do it here. So we started giving out food and then clothing and other community resources each week to the community. Every Tuesday we're here. We start giving out at 12 o'clock and people can just come shop. We decided that we would just do whatever we could to make things safe, so everybody felt safe, but this gave us the ultimate amount of space that we had. Initially it was a little scary and I felt like it was a little bit of invasion of privacy, but I also believe that in order to be a part of the community, you have to open up yourself and show a little bit of vulnerability.
And this is a blessing. People love this.
30 or 40 families that would come each week. We have more than double that. We have from 80 to 100 come each week. And they said they like coming here because it takes away the stigmatism of going to a typical food pantry, and they have a choice and a voice, and we try to meet their needs. So we have people that come that are vegetarians. We make sure we have lots of vegetables. We have people that come that are pescatarians, so we try to make sure we have fish. Years ago, I had a fire and we lost everything. And we actually were homeless, and a local church reached out and said they wanted to help and deliver food. It just wasn't appropriate. It was wax beans, kidney beans, chickpeas, and just mushy fruit. That's not something that I could have fed to my children. And that day I vowed that one day I would start food pantries and I would support families and give out food that was quality. And from there it just grew. The way that it works, people are allowed to shop and they actually have choice and voice. Some of the feedback that we get about other agencies or other locations, because of COVID, they are restricted and they just pack boxes and give people boxes of produce, dairy, whatever items they have. But that takes away people's choice, and it also leads to a lot of waste. So we open it up so that people can come and shop. 5 people come through at a time. Normally we serve between 80 and 100 families each week, and they go from station to station. And then they can shop for clothing, other household items. We were doing this out of our pockets in the beginning when it first happened. It just makes me feel so good to be able to do something to help the community and to do something to give back, because most people are one paycheck away from being in the same situation as many of the people that come here.